So welcome to another adventure. We've made our way to the Outer Hebrides and we're just at Vatersay beach at the moment. Matt's just gone off to get rid of some rubbish and we're going to start heading north. Probably going to be about 10 days all the way up through the Outer Hebrides and then back through Skye, hoping to pop to Rum for a couple of days and then make our way back to Oban to pick up the van. It's been stunning, the weather is unbelievably good. Not a cloud in the sky. So happy days really. Great start to another adventure with Matt. So we're just going to make the ferry now. We've got about an hour and a half ride, I guess, to get to the ferry to get over to the next island. And then once we've done that, we've probably got a couple of days on Uist. So yeah, good. So I just need to find Matt a sec and then we'll start riding. It's an incredibly peaceful place, I have to say. Very friendly locals. Matt even scored a takeaway last night. He does have a nose for food. Something we've noticed straight away is that they seem to be really encouraging people to come and stay. All the little lay-bys have got signs saying overnight camping rather than no overnight camping. The locals are really friendly. So yeah, I guess they're encouraging people to come, which is great. So this is the small causeway that joins Barra to Vatersay, which means you can drive rather than get a small ferry, which must be great for the locals. The water is so clear here. Just come across this lovely little spit of sand. There is a sign saying quicksand, which it kind of looks a bit sinky. Beaches are absolutely beautiful here. And that's even coming from someone who lives in Cornwall. This is the site that nobody wants to see. The site of a ferry leaving a minute ago. Oh, that's bad timing.
Were you coming for it?
Yeah.
Ah, we weren't.
Oh well.
Never mind.
2 hours in the sun. It's just left.
I know, yeah.
So we missed the ferry by 5 minutes. So we're going to go for a little explore. Actually, if you see in the distance, there's that beach over there. That's Barra Airport. They land the planes on the beach. So we're going to have a little look over there. So we're on the road to Barra Airport. Pretty spectacular bay. Well, we just happened to be riding down this road just as a plane came into land. Got a bit of footage of it. What a spectacular runway this is, just a beach. Well, this isn't all that bad. This is Barra Airport and the runway is the beach, which is pretty cool. Beautiful water here. You can see the Rum cooling, Skye cooling. It's pretty stunning. We've still got an hour to kill, so we're just going to go and hunt for a beach to sit on for a minute. Looks like there's quite a nice one down the end of this road. Well, that ain't bad, is it? Not bad. The beaches here are spectacular actually. Sand is so fine. So we're just off the ferry. We're on Outer now. Just got to ride across here, then there's a causeway onto the next island. Again, beautiful. Try and get you this beach to have a look at. Lovely sandy beaches. So many beautiful houses actually here. I think we have about, I don't know, 15-20 miles to go for the day now, and that'll be it. So we're coming up on the causeway to take us to the next island. People camping there. Otters crossing. Wow. Hi. So we're on the lookout for some otters. I mean, do the otters like go across the road then?
I guess so. You'd have thought they built a tunnel through.
Yeah, you think they make it like an otter box, yeah, or an otter tunnel, an otter pipe. Well, we haven't seen any otters, just a really tiny lighthouse. Well, Matt is chafing a bit, having just been charged £2 to fill up a water bottle.
Well, the thing is, we stopped to use his cafe, and then his cafe was closed an hour ago, and he still had the bloody temerity to say I should come back when it's open to fill up the water bottle. So anyway, he said he's going to charge me for it, no problem. Gave him £5, he gave me £3 back.
I suppose
£2, but half a litre.
Well, I guess that's inflation.
Yeah, so terrible, terrible. Probably the desalination plant he's building, I imagine.
Kind of wish you could smell what we can smell. It's, smells like more than rotting seaweed. It smells like a bit of maybe sewage or something, but I don't know. Stunning beach here. Have a look. Beaches are so big, just so white, the sand. Bit of an off-road explore here. It's kind of nice to get off the road because we've been on it most of the trip so far. Kind of off the beaten track a bit now. Trying to weave our way through this sort of dune system up to the spot we are hoping to camp. It's quite a windswept and barren land actually, South Uist. Lots of bird life, but I imagine it's pretty grim when the weather's bad. Well, we've been cycling into the wind for quite a while, and it's pretty draining. This place is so flat and windswept, but better than being on the road, I guess. We continued cycling for another hour or so into the wind, and eventually we got to our camp spot. It's a pretty beautiful spot actually, and because we were a bit late, we spent some time getting the tents up, had some food, and then chilled out and just watched the sunset, and then got ready for the next morning. This is our camp spot last night. Didn't record anything last night because we got in a little bit late because we missed the ferry from Barra yesterday, so we're running a bit late. Quite a cool spot. It's like a little isthmus that sticks out. Lots of birds here. Another fantastic day. There's Barra right in the background there. Yeah, we rode all the way out onto this spit from the mainland. It's like a little lock there, freshwater lock. So yeah, pretty comfortable, quite windy last night, which was no midges at all, which is brilliant. So we're just in the process of packing up now. Matt's doing some repairs. I'm just waiting for my porridge to cook. So yeah, very good spot. So we're heading away from our little camp spot for the night and back on the road. I think we're going to kind of stick onto the road a bit today because we went off-road yesterday for quite a long way through the dunes, which was slow and pretty knackering. So we're going to hit the main road, well not main road, it's a small road, and try and make a few miles today and get to our next spot. We've on the map we've found this lovely little place. There's a couple of like sandy spits with little islands on the end. So we're heading for there. We've been sort of meeting up with another group of cyclists bikepacking. We just left them, and they might see us there. So yeah, let's see how it goes today. Another beautiful day, bit of a breeze. I think it's going to be another scorcher. But being so lucky with the weather compared to what it could have been like. If it had been raining, this would not have been as pleasant. So anyway, let's see how it goes today. So we come off the road for a little bit, trying to weave our way through these fields. We're on the actual Hebridean walking way, as it were, although it's not just for walkers. Quite nice to get off the road, even though the roads aren't very busy. Oh, that's nice camp spot. This is the sort of terrain we're riding through. Very low flatlands, tons of bird life, and mountains in the background. I think it must be incredibly windy here in winter. And fantastic beaches. We're just going hunting for some bacon at the minute. I've really got a hankering for a bacon sandwich. Actually, there's a MOD firing range on the left hand side at the moment. Quite a big one. This is like the red squirrels crossing in the lakes in Scotland, isn't it? There, you never see them. So, we're on the causeway to Benbecula now, leaving Uist behind. It is a very, very windswept, barren place just here. So flat. Definitely feel the headwind. So we're on Benbecula now. Just past the airport, which is another interesting runway, pretty scenic. Just happened to, we've been looking to find a loo for a while, and went to the local village hall and they gave us some ice for our drinks and some crisps and donuts. Very, very kind. It's always nice meeting people like that when you're on the road. So we're just heading for the causeway and then we'll be on to North Uist, and I guess we'll have about 12 miles to our campsite. Looking on the map, it could be a really special one. Some little islands that are connected to the land by sand spits. So we'll see, maybe it won't be that good, but hopefully it will. So another causeway. We're leaving Benbecula now. This is a longer one and it takes us to North Uist. The size of the estuary here is amazing. Obviously when the water comes in here there must be such a big tidal range, or at least maybe not in depth but in the amount of water that comes in. Incredible. So it's still a headwind and it's still pretty windy, but the landscape's changed again. Come away from that really flat plain where it's just windswept. There's a few more features now. A few mountains coming up. So we're descending off this moorland we just climbed over, and at the bottom of this it should be just a couple of miles to the campsite. So this is the bay that we're going to camp on. We're going to camp to the right side. There's a couple of little islands there, so nearly there. It's a really strong headwind actually, having to cycle downhill. So we've reached the beach where we're camping, or up on the one of the little islands we're camping on. We have to go across here along the beach, and then just hop up and over the sand dunes over there, and that should be it. I have to say I'm really knackered today. It's been a long hot day, but this place is amazing. What an amazing place. So I'm guessing this all becomes flooded with the tide at high tide, or maybe not the grass bits, but such a massive expanse of sand. I don't know if you can see it or not. Quite incredible. Okay, we're on to the sort of the, it's not an island, it's sort of a little headland. Just need to find a place to camp now. This is one of the most incredible places I've seen for a long time. So we've weaved our way through these dunes. It's a bit hard, we can't really see exactly where the little spit and the island is. On the map it looks like it's just here. Hoping so. Absolutely knackered. Whew. So we're hoping this is it. Oh. Yeah. This wasn't really the bike packing I had in mind. Oh, I'm just sliding now. Oh, just right, Matt's attempt. The lengths we go to get a good bike packing spot. Yes. This place is insanely beautiful. Look at this beach. We've got this whole place to ourselves. We eventually made our way up onto the little island and found a good camp spot right on the edge, just overlooking the bay. It was a truly amazing spot to camp, and probably one of the best I've ever been to. So we spent a bit of time getting the camp set up, had some food, had a bit of whiskey, and just lay around taking in the view. We could see St Kilda in the distance as the sun set, which was pretty amazing. So we're leaving probably one of the best camp spots we've ever had, actually. We were just camped on this little hill here, and that was our view. It's breathtaking. We had a slightly relaxed start today, and because there were quite a few pods of dolphins swimming around in the bay, so just took our time and enjoyed watching them and just chilled out a little bit, actually. So all in all, a fantastic spot. Certainly like to come back here one day. Anyway, we're on the way to the ferry to Harris now, so I'll report back a bit later.